Welcome back to Blood Bowl Sevens. You're watching Cabal Vision with Wilhelm Wolfsbane. This is it, sports fans. The final round of the Brew Bowl, a Blood Bowl Sevens tournament proudly sponsored by Bugman's Ultra Light. It all comes down to this round. One team is already through, one team is basically done, and the other 6 teams are in a battle for their lives. Let's look at tonight's game specifically. We've got the Black Iron Slavers go up against the Icehorn Peak Jarls. If the Slavers going to win tonight, they're in the playoffs, no problem, and the Jarls are out. If the Jarls get to win, then the Slavers are out, and the Jarls need to wait for the result of the Hammerers Griffins game to know their final fate. And of course, this is the final round where draws can occur, so if the team's tied up tonight, then the Jarls are out and the Slavers find themselves in the hand of other teams as to whether or not they go through. Of course, we can't go down to the game without first having a chat with one of our team managers. Tonight, I'm joined in the studio by the manager of the Black Iron Slavers. His team succeeded last week in finally ending the unbeaten streak of the Lauren Forest Drakes, slaying the dragon, if you will. He's back tonight to guide his team through to the playoffs. Fairweather fans may have written him off, but I never did. The man, the myth, the legend, Rince Barrow Rider.
Thank you for that amazing intro, Wilhelm. Let me just say, as I'm wont to do, to just go off on a tangent, giving a speech, essentially. I believe my team is the only team that is 2-2-2, which some would say is perfectly balanced, as all things should be. But it's the 7th match of a Sevens tournament. And I think that has special significance as the battle over the power of the number 7 has come to the forefront. The Lord of Pestilence, the Pester of Plagues, wishes to reclaim his, some would call it divine, other would call it corrupt number, but I think it's clear to all here and now that he's going to have to share whatever mojo he gets with the one true God who I serve. Not as a priest. I haven't been given that ordained blessing. I am but a mere cultist. But I just want to say, as all of my matches have been, tonight's match is in the hands of Nuffle once again. I am a unworthy servant who got incredibly, just unreally lucky last match. The divine hand of Nuffle truly had to be guiding that match for how it went down. Just absolutely, completely unreal.
Look, Rince, I'm glad you brought this up. And I'm going to interrupt the interview for a moment here. There's no doubt that Nuffle has favoured the Slavers in some of their key games, which is how things should be. The God of Dice is fickle, he's also the patron of our great game, and he steers results from time to time. Some of our younger viewers seem to have forgotten this. They may have even written off Nuffle as some sort of myth. That sort of thinking is dangerous for the game, it's dangerous for the old world. Nuffle keeps the ruinous powers in check. There's clearly been attempts, as you said, by the servants of Nurgle. Yes, I'm not afraid to say his name. A social stigma around the name of the Chaos God seems like something that people tens of thousands of years in the future should be worried about. The servants of Nurgle have been trying to influence our game and drive the powers of Blood Bowl towards their foul patron. This is particularly obvious in the case of the Puffsville Bombers, the Nurgle team currently leading the Iron Skull Cup, who are currently undefeated. Of course, some of their wins have come when large amounts of the opposing team's players became mysteriously ill. They don't say it's the influence of Nurgle, but we can see it. You know what? Tonight, I'm calling the Bombers out. To the players and managers of the Puffsville Bombers, I say this. You're playing Blood Bowl. Nuffle's game. If you want to come out, I want you to come out on Cabal Vision and affirm your allegiance to the God of Dice. You can worship your plague deity out in the street, but when you step into Nuffle's field, you pay homage to him. It's time to show us you respect this honoured game and its fans. Rince, I apologise for the outburst. Do you have any other thoughts on this whole Nurgle conspiracy?
I'm not associated with anything this man just said.
Very well. All right, let's get back to the game. What a series it's been. The Slavers have had mixed fortunes. You stand here at the start of round 7 in the top 4 with a solid chance of making the playoffs. The fans are finally getting on board with the Slavers. I think a lot of people here tonight want to see you win. How are you handling that pressure?
Poorly. Drinking incredibly heavily. I considered contacting my cousin to ask for the divine favor of the heir of Sigmar, but he's just so busy out there fighting the chaos god of pestilence and plague. I mean, it's really just becoming a family thing. We probably have never been closer, I feel, although he probably does not feel the same way. So I just want to say right here and now that I actually endorse the Ludger method.
So your cousin is noted philosopher and priest of Sigma, Ludger Barrowrider, yes?
I'm not certain he's a full priest yet. Philosopher, definitely in his own words, he would describe himself as a philosopher. Yes.
I am very familiar with the Ludger method.
Really?
Yes.
You practice it?
From time to time.
Wow, incredible. Truly incredible.
All right. Let's get back to the game. The fans may know that you managed to secure the services of another bull centaur from Zarna Grund. Crush, I believe his name is. However, the current troubles in the Chaos Wastes have seen his arrival delayed. Does that disrupt your game plan heavily, not having the extra Chaos Dwarf on the field?
Absolutely. We've brought in 2 ringers, Jazz and Havoc, newcomers. They fill the same kind of spots that we've previously needed. Someone to give us a leader on the field and carry the ball quickly, and somebody to give us enough hitting power to at least stand against our opposing team's linemen. It's nothing you haven't seen before, but I feel so far the mercenaries in this game have been relatively reliable, with one noted exception who was knocked out quite early. Honestly, given today's local special tactics, the cage that will be around us, I was thinking of bringing a chainsaw. It's a little against my own ethos, but Nuffle supports it. But once I learned that the chainsawman would be thrown out of the game immediately afterwards, that was too rough of a call. So instead, Jazz and Havoc will be joining us to jazz it up and cause havoc.
All right. Well, once again, Rince, you've managed to preempt many of my questions. So I will say, for potentially your final time, is there anything else you'd like to add in final thoughts?
I want to thank the owners of the Hammerers and the Mountaineers for being excellent sports, good adherents. They may personally detest me and honestly be looking for a chance to kill me, but they have been excellent to the game, and I am deeply appreciative of Godric Godrickson coming out of retirement to personally mow down his enemies. Whether that play was ill-timed or not, I guess we'll see. That really felt like a secret weapon, and we'll see if he can carry his team the rest of the season without his personal presence.
I know I said no more questions, but is there any chance we'll see Riz Barrowrider take the field at some point?
Absolutely not. In order to take the field, you have to have a contract to be out there. I'm sure you know that, Wilhelm, as you have abused horrendously your privilege to do so. I have never been a former player. I barely know the rules.
Well, there you have it. Well, sports fans, it doesn't get more real than this in the final round. These teams are going to give it their all to put themselves through. I'm expecting nothing short of absolute chaos and carnage out there this evening. I hope you've already had your potty break, because you're not going to want to leave your seat for a second. Let's head down to the pitch and start some rage in a cage.
All right, James, let me stop you right here.
Yep.
Just let me do the intro to the theme song, and I want you to play it 1.25 times faster than normal so it matches up with my speed, okay? Okay. Oh, now we're ready to go down. Yep.
I was like, my TTS is not coming up on
Perfect.
I'm going to go back to Zoom.
Thank you for organizing this whole league, by the way. I know it's basically been an attempt by you to fill empty days of really wanting to do more sports spreadsheets and play a shit ton of Blood Bowl with your family. So I'm glad to facilitate it. When I signed up, I thought a lot more people would sign up, but I knew that if I didn't endorse something on my own Discord channel, that people already tell me, like, I don't know if I'm allowed to recruit for people on your channel, and I just want to get your permission. And I appreciate that. Almost always the answer is yes, though. But I signed up as an alternate. We didn't get enough players. Now we do have enough players. I think I personally recruited almost all of the new rank of players, though. But What I'm saying, James, is that if you want even more players so you can play even more games, you should ask the other people that you've met on these shows.
Yep, that is true. No, I appreciate it. I will.
Thank you for doing this. This has been fun, even though it's also been agitating.
I have organized this week a token of my appreciation as well for the players, which they'll find out about shortly.
Wow. Okay.
All right. So TTS is working now, thankfully. So we can now go to the roles, the important roles for the game. So start off with your corporate role, shall we?
Oh, this is the bad one. That normally turns out quite poorly.
It does turn. Once again, it turns out quite poorly. All right, make a note of this. So,
I don't need money to play this game.
That's right. All right, moving along, right along to management. Nope. Okay, so that is the only players will arrive one game later. Which if you had no money, it doesn't matter. All right, this is for promotion, so that's a partial success. And finally, onto the training. Oh, it's a rough one for you. Who's going to get loaner? One of these two guys. I'm assuming that you're.
It's Blaze.
Blaze. All right. You can update him and take him off. All right. You are the home team, so you may roll a D3 for fan factor. The big 3, bringing you up to 6. All right, and I will roll for the Jarls. 2, bringing them up to 4. All right, you can roll a D. Oh, okay. We'll roll a D6 with it. You'll still get to change it, obviously.
Sorry, do I have 3 dedicated fans?
You do.
I have not been tracking that. D6, you say?
D6.
Very well.
3.
I don't remember buying any of them.
So it's going to be okay. So it's going to be nice weather, or is it?
It's not going to be. Obviously, we do our team does the dance the hash hut, and it becomes very sunny.
Very sunny, it does. Okay. And then normally we'd flip a coin, but you have the ability to choose the.
I do. I rig the coin toss. I will kick now, receive in the second half.
That's right. Heads I win, tails you lose. Okay, so you remove your 2 extra players and you'll set up to kick.
My guy. Let's set him with kick ability. Oh, all your pain in the ass stuff. Honestly, I think that the Chaos Dwarves are gonna go on a somewhat inside track, but not totally inside. Go ahead.
All right. So let's get the Yeti up front here.
Yes, the Yeti. Joy.
All right. Where's the ball going today?
Let's put it right here.
Okay. And deviate roll. So 2 or 4 to 7. So that would either be 2 would put it there, or 4 would put it there.
Interesting. Do I want the ball closer to my side? I don't think so. I think we'll put it here.
Okay. 2d6 for kickoff.
It doesn't bounce?
It happens after the kickoff roll.
Okay. 2d6.
6 is cheering fans. So you roll a dice and add 6.
D6?
Yep, 1d6 plus 6.
Sometimes I roll 3s,
7.
So...
I roll d6 plus 4. Okay, so I win. So I get a Predator Knuffle, which is 2. Handy 2 is friends with the ref. Until the end of this drive, you may treat a roll of 5 or 6 on the ref table as when you put it like that, which is irrelevant because the ref is not on the field in this game. So there we go. And then the ball does bounce. So D8 for the ball bounce now, please. 3, so it lands back there. All right, and my turn one begins. Okay. So it's going to go with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't play Norse without being super aggressive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeti is declaring a blitz onto Havoc. So first off, Uncontrollable Rage. He's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 is a go for it. He's good. A go for it again to blitz. He's good. 2 dice. Ouch. Okay. That's it. I go down. Make an armor roll.
Wow. Was not expecting this combination of events.
That's through armor. Roll injury.
Jesus. James.
He's stunned. All right. And that's a turnover.
Yikes. What a turn of events here.
Bet you're glad you took block now and not tackle on that guy.
Yeah, for sure. What's my... Okay, so I have a 2 dice block on...
Yes, you do.
Hutserk. Okay.
Yep. Hutserk.
1 die on the other inner guy, and then I am down on the outer guys because they're 4s.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm probably... The question is, do I want to foul the Yeti? What's the armor on the Yeti?
9.
That's not super likely. I would love to kill or put him out of the game. I think a stun is pretty good for now, especially if we just move away from him. Let's think about do I want to just sacrifice somebody to one of these dudes? I don't really want to, but let's start with Rebel on Utser. That's a pretty assured.
Yep.
Go ahead. 2 dice.
Double skull. Nope, down he goes.
I'm sorry. Okay, so where he drops is important because he stays on the field, right? So
yeah,
I'm going to push
if
him
he's knocked out. That's right.
Interiorly.
Okay, and you're following up?
I will follow up.
I'm a roll. In 8 for these guys.
Big numbers.
Nope.
No body bag to put him in. Okay. Now we can have multiple dudes get all up on this Ulmuth. Right? We can really just get in there and mess his shit up. How do I want to do this? Probably I want my guys to stay as close together as possible because you are really keen on marking guys who are not together. Also, I may want to push from here. Oh, no, I don't want to do that because that would require a blitz. Never mind. Forget that strategy. We'll do Jazz to here, Storm to here, and then I've got 2 bonus marks, so I am now up 1.
Yep, on Viper.
Okay, Viper, my main man Viper. We've been relying on you so hard this season, Viper. Push back.
Yep.
And geez, it feels like following up would actually be a mistake, right? I want to give this guy the opportunity to be forced to blitz.
Yeah, so you got 2 things there. So if you were to follow up, okay, and he hit you, he would be 2 dice on you. But if he did anything except knock you down, he would have to then follow up and do it again. He would be then 2 dice down because he'd be because he's frenzying. He would have to frenzy into your 2 marks.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't have like tackle or I don't have block or any of those other things.
No,
it seems really risky to follow up with him. I think leaving him free to blitz is a little bit of a risk, but it's one I'm willing to take.
Okay.
Instead, I think the next play is to have Havoc blitz on Isle Efer. 1, 2, 3, and then 4 to blitz in on Alifer.
That'd be 2 dice.
Yeah.
There he goes.
Okay. I will push directly back.
Yep.
With the knockdown, and I will not follow up.
Okay. So armor
Do I
roll.
still get armor roll? Okay.
Yep.
Good. Looking for some big armor knockouts here.
That's
There
right.
we
3 armor.
go.
Roll
There
injury.
we go. Looking for horrendous injuries right now.
Stunned.
Stun is all right. Stun is all right. Okay, with that cleared up, I have 2 dice on Hogni right now.
You do.
Correct?
That's right. Yes.
I will throw again on Hogni. Looking to just keep the good times going. Push him interiorly as well. I will follow up on that.
Okay.
And then roll for armor.
Yeah. That is through. Injury.
This is a fascinating first round for me. Truly ridiculous. Okay, so I have moved Rebel Store. Okay, so the only person who hasn't moved is Malibu. I will declare a foul.
Okay.
But who to foul? Is it the Yeti? Or do I want to go for one of the players that's down?
Yeah, like Vitserk, you get
that
plus,
I'm already
you get
touching.
+1.
Yeah, like if I stunned another player, that would be absolutely wild, right?
Yeah.
1, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could sacrifice I sacrifice Malibu to the Yeti potentially, and go for a +1 armor on Hoodsurk.
That's right.
Yes.
That gets through. So injury. Another stun.
You know what, James? I'll fucking take it. We got a loose werewolf, and I need to push towards your ball next turn because I don't want this team to get back up and start wrecking my shit. But this felt like a really good first round.
Yeah,
please take your turn.
Okay, no worries. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm going to take the risk of GFIing there. So that's going to be on a 2+, oh, sorry, 3+, sorry, because he's drunken. And down he goes. Roll armor.
James. What's happening right now, James? I'm not used to this.
That's not true, no. Okay, so then all these guys now turn over. And it's your turn too.
Okay. Do the rules of the cage change my ability to foul on people?
Only that you can certainly foul once per turn, but you can't be sent off for fouling.
Okay. Is it insane to want to just absolutely dog shit pile this ball and the ball thrower, the Valkyrie, and just leave us open to a rear attack?
She's not really a thrower. She's more of a carrier.
Well,
4+ pass, 3+ pass.
I'm going to need a minute for this one, James. I didn't expect you would walk forward and immediately fall. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the Chaos Dwarves aren't really going anywhere. They can't be a part of this insane drive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 marks the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 marks the ball carrier. Jesus, I don't think I increased Havoc's movement, and I bet you he's got bullshit. Let's take a look here. Havoc is move 4, and Jazz is move 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. Gosh, shit. Okay.
Oh, I meant to tell you too, by the way, that my son told me this morning he hopes you win this game because he likes you and he likes your team, even though you can't play Minecraft.
Yes, but did he specifically say that, or are you just telling me to let me know it's the son that?
It's it's the same son that thought you can't play Minecraft.
Thank you, Minecraft son. That's how I know you. I might only be able to do this with 2 hobgoblins without getting too crazy. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Then a blitz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and go for it.
Go for it to blitz. Yep, 2+. You're good. 2 dice.
Those are some terrible results. I'm going to burn a reroll.
So which reroll is that?
This is the leader reroll.
Okay. Down she
Not
goes.
dog shit. Push slightly away.
Yep.
Follow up because I've already paid for go for it.
Yep. And armor.
Yes.
That's through.
Yikes.
Injury.
That's not great for you.
She is KO'd. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly move her over to here. Change this tint to black. This is how my son did it the other day. So if black rim and down is KO'd, black rim and stunned is badly hurt.
Very well. How do you handle killed?
Well, it doesn't matter because they're all badly hurt, seriously hurt, killed is all not returning to the field. So I just make a note of them in my notes. That's all.
Okay. I want to organize a way to lock down the weak members and not touch the ones who have high strength. So I want to put myself in a position where the guys who have strength 3 are locked in place when they stand up, and the dudes who have good strength will be forced to blitz. So only one of them will be able to get involved in the rest of the field. And I want to do it in such a way that I can foul the shit out of somebody. So probably it's going to almost certainly be Hutserk, just because these are the 3 guys I want to line up. So yeah. I might be able to get 3 people on Hutserk, potentially. How do I want to do this? Havoc is one of the slowest movers who's not already touching someone. So let's think about 1, 3. He's also the big hitter. So maybe I want him in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Move him here.
Yep.
Tank. Do I want Tank to tag? I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I match up on the werewolf on my right, because you still have a werewolf on the left that I'm not going to touch. So going up against him would be insanely suicidal. 1, 2, 3. Probably you might get some weird marking rules that I'm not sure I totally understand, but I will be screwed by. Maybe I need to build a cage around Jazz as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, and then I'm gonna foul with Viper. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And I get what, a +2 on Hutserk?
+2, yeah.
+2.
That's through. Roll injury. He is KO. Well, he would be KO, but he's got thick skull, so he's just stunned instead.
That's fine. We can keep cycling that. That works for me. All right, a truly insane field we've got right here. I am about to taste some punishment from you, I think. Take your turn.
Okay.
I've certainly earned what's about to happen to me.
So I will start by standing up Girleaf and standing up Hogni and standing up Ilatha. 3, 4, 5. Then I'm declaring a blitz with Anulf on Storm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 2 dice. It's a push. So it's going to be 1 dice now because I pushed him into a tackle zone.
Yep.
That's a push again.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Right.
And I'm going to stand the Yeti and attempt to move him. So I've got to roll 4+ on uncontrolled rage. Nope. So he just stands there yelling obscenities. So
does he not have a tackle zone?
He has a tackle zone. He's not the same as Bonehead. It's just so the way it works is if you declare any action other than a blitz or a block, he needs a 4+. A blitz or a block needs a 2+. But he still has a tackle zone even when he's angry. I know, for example, that you were talking about Skaven, how you worry about the gutter runner, not the gutter runner, sorry, the rat ogre having really stupid. The gutter runners, so the rat ogre's animal ferocity, he will always get to take his action, but if you roll a 1, he attacks any
friendly,
first. Yeah.
That's somehow worse.
But never lose his tackle zone and never just stands there and does nothing.
Okay.
All right, your turn.
Let me
3.
think this through. I think if Havoc blocks Hogni and then doesn't follow up, we're looking at wait. No, I can't do it with Tank because Tank is marked.
Yeah.
I need Havoc to block Hagni for that superior die choice. What order of action is fouling? Can I do it before I move a player?
If once you foul with a player, that's their activation done. So unless you've got the sneaky git trait, so you can't foul then move.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. The
You
exact
with sneaky
order
git.
of events I was hoping for. Okay.
You know who gets sneaky git easily? Skaven players.
This guy, Ulf, the werewolf Ulf Atterson has 2 marks, so he effectively has a strength of 2 right now. Correct?
Well, so if you were to, it doesn't drop his strength down; it just adds to your strength. So
right, yes, yeah.
So if one of those two hit him, it'd be 1 dice.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about bringing somebody else in to hit him is the key. It's just a question of whether Havoc is the one who goes there or not. I think I need Havoc here, unfortunately. He's going to throw a 2 dice block on Hogni Pasitterson.
No worries. Down he goes.
I will not follow up, and I will push him directly next to the Yeti.
Okay, armor roll. 8+.
These armor rolls so far have been ridiculous.
Should have said that. You just curse yourself now.
No, they have truly been ridiculous. Okay. Viper can move and then foul, correct?
You can, yes.
So Viper moves here, and then fouls Hutzerk. He will get a +2 on that, and then we'll provide a
only +1 because he won't get the assistance from Rebel because Rebel is
Rebel. Marked. I see. I will do it that direction anyway because I want to give Rebel the bonus as well. So I will foul, declaring my 1 foul.
No, not through.
No. Okay, Rebel on Get Leaf.
Yep, 2 dice. Down he goes.
I will push him here.
Following up.
I will not follow up.
Armor.
I've already got this guy. Well, hold on a sec. Do I want to follow up? Probably, because your guys are going to start flipping over, and that's not good for me. I will follow up. Okay. I just want to keep bullying these dudes that are in the backfield. If I can get a kill, that would be incredible. Armor.
That's through. That is stunned.
Amazing. Is it Jazz? Okay, wait. I don't have to blitz with Jazz. I can attack with Storm.
It'd be 1 dice
after marking.
Yeah, if you mark with Jazz, it'd be 2 dice. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. I was thinking I'd have to do some insane Jazz blitz play, but I actually don't have to do that. I will do Jazz to here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do Storm into Ulnuf.
2 dice.
2 dice.
Down he goes. He has to go there.
Truly unhinged.
You following up?
Yes.
All right. Armor. Nope. And then the ball, D8. See where it comes out. So it goes out to there.
It's on you, Malibu, my man. Malibu's going to go for a pickup. 1, 2.
3+ pickup. He's got it.
4, 5, 6. Oh my God. Do I do a go for it? Double go for it on what? What are these guys? 3, 4, 3?
2+. Go for it's always 2+.
Oh God. I have a re-roll. I mean, what are the odds that I roll double once? What are the odds, James? I mean, What round is it? It's my third turn.
Yep.
If I don't try to score here, do I get penalized?
So the only no, because you are only stalling if you can move without rolling. If you can score without rolling any dice.
Okay.
Yeah, and only if it was the start of the player's activation. No player had the ball at the start of the activation, so it was fine.
The Valkyrie. Oh, sorry. The Valkyrie is knocked out.
That's right. Yeah. So the only option would be for the Ulfunar to stand up 3, 4+ dodge out, 5, 6 go for it to block.
I gotta tell you, I really feel like extending this out works in my favor.
So it would be without a go for it. It'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So it would be a 4+ dodge.
4+ dodge out and then a blitz.
2
But
blitz.
With the Valkyrie out, it will be difficult for you to score. Correct?
That's right.
In 3 rounds. Yeah. I will start to go for it. So let's see how it works.
Okay, where are you moving?
2+. 2+. Jesus.
Where are we moving? There. Okay.
Sideways.
So you're gonna use your team reroll?
Not the coach reroll, the team reroll. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy.
All right.
We're gonna keep on going to the side.
2+.
Build some more distance. Not a 1.
There we go. Hey, score.
James.
Yes.
This was not how I saw the first 3 rounds of this match going.
Okay. Does the Valkyrie wake up? She does. So I can now turn her back to a white base again.
Unfortunate, but that's life.
All right. So let's reset players. So you are now kicking to me.
I don't think it'll surprise you to know that I will be using the exact same formation with my kicking player dead center. Outside, inside, middle, and left justified. I am prepared. I was really hoping to knock that Valkyrie out somewhat more permanently, but that chain of stuns really worked quite well for me.
Yeah, it was a I had a couple of really bad couple of first turns, and then you capitalized on it nicely. All right, where are you kicking the ball to?
They were honestly truly horrendous turns. Same place, right here.
Same place. All right. So deviate roll. So to 1, so either there or there.
I will go along the outside.
Okay, kick off.
James told us we'd be fighting a center line game, and I'm going to do everything I can to not do that.
2d6.
Not weather change.
9. Quick snap. So I get to 1d3 plus 1 players get to move 1 square for free. So I get to move 2 players 1 square for free. Right. So. Hold aggro. All right, so I'm going to move the Yeti forward 1, and I'm going to move this guy forward 1. All right, and then the ball bounces D8.
The ball bounces D8. Further back.
There we go.
Not as good.
All right, so we're going to start off with a blitz from Anolf onto Malibu. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There he goes.
No fucks given. James Layton. That's what they call him now.
That is not through. All right. Then we're going to have Hogney move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're declaring a move with the Yeti. And it's 4+, which he gets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then we're going to go to there. We're going to go to there. And we are going to put Girleaf there. And we're going to try to pick up the ball with the Valkyrie. 1, 2, 3. 3+. She fumbles it. And it goes to 2. So it goes back there. All right, that's turnover. Your turn 4.
This Yeti has made my life very difficult, but I'm sure you know that.
That's his job.
Indeed. Only looking at a 1 die. That's not good. This formation has locked us in a way that I don't super like. I can't throw any advantage. I don't see any 2 dice blocks on my side right now, and I don't know that moving storm will get me a 2 dice block anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
You have trapped me very effectively, James, in a cage of my own making. And despite all my rage. Tut, tut, tut. Jazz, jazz, jazz. I think I just have to try to force a 1 die block and hope that I can make a hole somewhere that I can start exploiting with other players. If I throw on Hootserk, that will free up Storm to additionally mark Ugr. That doesn't help that much either. I need to get rid of Hogni as well. And my outside hobgoblins are basically sacrifices at this moment.
And so I'm glad that all the players in this campaign are vocal thinkers. Because if you're the sort of person that sat there
I wouldn't say
saying,
I am a vocal thinker, but I am trying to explain to the audience what
okay.
I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Trust me, I would, if I wasn't streaming, I would sit here. I am going to activate Malibu's stand up, and that will be his turn. I need him to keep Ulmuf from freely moving about the field. I will start with tank on Hootserk, which I think is just a 1 die,
dice,
correct?
That's it. Yeah.
Great, awesome. This is not super good for me.
It's a push.
That's honestly not that bad. Where to push him though? I think outside. I wanna get him away and me towards the center. Do I follow up? I think it is important here to follow up, so I will. And then Storm can come in like a freight train and also mark, but maybe I want to risk throwing Rebel on Hogni as well, because then I'll be able to get 2 dice block on Ugr rather than 1. Yeah, if I move Storm now, I'm still only getting a 1 die block.
That's right. Yeah.
I gotta keep taking bad risks to get the good risk to throw this Yeti down. I mean, the Yeti is a real problem.
So before you roll for Rebel, I'd suggest you at least move Storm at that position there first, because if you fail this block and you turn over there, that means Yeti's got 2 dice on Havoc, which now becomes
that
one.
Is
one
a
dice.
good point.
Yeah.
I agree with your reasoning. Rebel will now 1 die block on Hogni. I don't like what those are showing up as.
Is a coach reroll worth it?
Yes, I think it is worth it.
All right.
I have a lot of momentum here, and I want to keep you from scoring in the first half.
We just battle off each other.
Okay. Do I turn over on this result?
No, you don't. You're still in play.
Okay, so I'm still just in a really shitty 1 die block situation versus Ugr now.
Yeah, but you've got block at least, so you'll knock him down on. You've got a 1 in 3 of knocking him down. I say a heart 1 in 2 actually knocking him down. That's a push though.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. I'll push him straight back.
Yep.
And I will not follow up. If you want to use him, you're going to have to blitz. Jazz on Hagni is not good, right?
It's
not a good throw. And his reverse is also a 1 die because he would be 3 versus my 3.
Yeah, marked by. Rebel.
Ooh, Viper, my man, you're in some trouble, brother. You're in some trouble. But do I want to sacrifice you to this guy, or do I risk a 3+ to get out of there? I will end my turn and just pin your werewolves down on the ends for you to eat easy meat.
All right. We'll start off with a block over here from Anulf onto
course.
Malibu.
Yeah.
There he goes there. All right.
Taste of my delicious flesh.
That is not a breach. I think they're 8+, aren't they? Yep. Okay.
Yes.
Then Hagney will block Jazz with 2 dice.
You have reversed that.
You've got dodge, so I've got block though, so I'll take the both down. That puts you down. Does not get through. Then it will be Oliver on Viper. Take the push. And then frenzy block. Still on the push.
Double yikes.
Okay. Then we will... The Yeti is going to blitz. It's going to blitz Havoc. So
you're going to do it in such a way that...
So first off... Yes. Oh, no, he's this uncontrollable rage.
Oh,
that's my blitz done. Okay. Then we're going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to try to pick up the ball. 1, 3+. She's got it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And do I throw the 1 dice block with Bitzerk?
Look how well those 1 dice worked for me, man.
I will not. I will turn over there.
Ooh, yikes!
That's my first. Okay. That's my first turn I've turned over without actually, being forced to turn
over. Okay. What a setup you have left me, sir. How vexing. How vexing indeed. If I stand Jazz up, a Rebel has a 2 die on...
No, you would need to stand Malibu up as well to take off the mark from Anulf.
Can't blitz twice in a turn, huh?
That's right.
That makes these calculations somewhat risky. What if we go in the other direction? That doesn't work very well for me either. I absolutely have to get somebody on this Valkyrie because you got safe pair of hands, you got all sorts of crazy shit. I need to bash the fuck out of this Valkyrie. And I need to open a lineup to do that. Let's say I only push Hogney back and then I follow up like a lunatic. Havoc goes 1, 2, 3, 4. That's within his movement.
Yep.
But in the process dodging. He goes through Onof's tackle zone. Not good. Bad.
It'd be a 5+ dodge too because he'd be dodging into a tackle zone.
You have made Ulnuf a big problem, my friend, and I congratulate you on this perspicacity of play. I don't think getting to the Valkyrie is really probable, even with some unhinged, insane plays. I think probably what's going to be in the cards is doing my best to keep you from advancing down your right, my left on this column, and force you to have to block through the middle or fully shift to the right. So I need to focus on getting, I don't know what to do about Hagney. I feel like I still have to get him out of the way. and then maybe blitz Ulnuf. So let's start with Jazz and Malibu activating to stand up.
Yep.
And then Rebel 2 dicing on Hogni.
Yep. There he goes.
I will push him straight back, no follow-up.
Okay, armor. That's through. Injury.
Big fan of this.
He is KO'd, but he's 6 skull stunned. So
very well. If I take, so I already have +2, which would give Havoc 6 versus your 4.
Yep.
So that would be 2. And that would leave Storm free to do something. I'll take those odds. Blitz on Ulnuf.
Yep. Push.
That does make things harder. But I will push him here and not follow up.
Okay. He's still got, I think, 1, 2, he's still got 1 movement left.
I don't know that moving too much farther is a good idea. I want to be able to keep Havoc supported with marks to keep Ulna from just coming back and getting an easy slay on him. You could just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
She's got a 2+ touchdown because she's got 7 movement if ready to sprint. So right now she.
I mean, go for it, right? Yeah. Like, this is not going to be super difficult for you.
You need to sort of get someone into like this line along here, like.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be Storm, but you're just going to blitz him with Ulnuf is my problem.
Yeah.
I
mean, make your opponent roll dice is the thing. So, I mean, right now, if I'm going to roll 1 dice and get a 2+, I mean, even you know, a 2 dice block is. I mean, more
What's
than
the
that.
movement on these? Oh, it's
6.
probably pretty long, right? Yeah, you
6.
move quite far. Can I somehow maneuver your own dude to be an issue for you? I doubt it. It's going to be Storm. 1, 2, 3. Is it better to stop you to get blocked early or late?
It wouldn't make a difference, I think.
Yeah, I'm not sure it would make a difference.
Probably try and do it there because if all I gets 2 pushes, actually I'll probably do it there because if all I gets 2 pushes, I suppose I can push you there then there. Actually, no, if I push you there, okay, no, I could still push you there. It's probably much of a muchness. It's probably irrelevant where you go to. Trying to think if there's a way I could create it where you only get pushed back a certain direction. I have a harder line to get through, but I choose a direction. You haven't got sidestep.
Viper is marked, so it's 4 plus the dodge out of
3+
that.
to dodge open field.
Oh, okay. 6, it would take several go for it to get anywhere worthwhile. I don't think that's going to be the key. Just this whole cluster here, having to block to open things up, did not work super well for me.
I mean, if you get into there, at least it means if the werewolf only gets a push on the first one, he only gets 1 dice on the second. On the second, go for it.
But as you're saying that, this is all just me rolling tons of dice.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's a 3+ dodge and 2 2+ go for it.
Yeah. I will turn over.
Okay. All right.
I'm not taking a lot of risk here. You may score.
All right. 1 is a blitz.
Yikes.
So push. Push.
You got exactly what you wanted.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Go for it. 2+. Got it. All right. So you will still get 1 turn in this half to do some damage. Nobody was KO'd or permanently, so I'm saying up to kick to you. see, set to receive for a single turn. All right, I will kick the ball here. Goes 1 to 2, so it goes there, and kick off is a 4, which is solid defense. So I can rearrange my. I'll just leave them as they are arranged. That's fine. And the ball bounces to 5, which is there. And this is your final turn of the first half.
Where can I get a sick blitz? Probably not a lot of
I
places.
can't really see you getting a 2 dice blitz anywhere. You can get a 1 dice blitz with a hobgoblin onto a lineman, but I mean, because the problem is your 4 movement means you've got to move and double go for it just to get into there. Just got to pick up the ball and do a pass, try and get a completion on record.
What does that get for me?
Just you get to go on the leaderboard for passes. That's it. It goes nothing other than that.
Okay.
In 11s, it would give the player star player points.
All right. Hold on. What does sure hands do for me?
You can re-roll fail attempts to pick up the ball.
Okay. I will declare a pass with Viper. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pick up the ball.
Yep. Got the ball. It's fine.
I will. How does this thing? I've literally never done this. Pass chart.
So anyone that's in a queue is -0. Anyone that's in a yellow is -1.
But I also have, because it's sunny day.
It's -1 automatically. So his passing skill is 4, so it's a 5+ to pass to any of the players in white.
Perfect. Absolutely terrible. Is there something that passing to Jazz? What's right stuff?
Right stuff means he can be thrown by big players. Nobody there is. So passing to your best. So either to Malibu or Jazz.
Quick pass to Malibu.
Okay, cool. So it'd be a
D6, need a 5.
5+. Oh, that was so close.
Right. It was a 5.
Let's
just pretend it was a 5.
Fumbles it on his feet, and it goes to D8. Okay. 1, so it lands there. That's turnover. That's the end of the half. All right, so we can look. I'm happy to say set up in the same kicking format. So for the second half.
Let me think about this. I probably don't want to stay in the same format because my matchups on you are terrible right now. I need to assemble a cage that's almost certainly going to get racked from the outside. Let's need the ball carrier, grabbing it, and then I need Jazz.
Did you make a note of which player scored that touchdown, by the way? You're on your side?
Should she?
That's fine. I can review the footage later on. That's fine.
I think it was.
It wasn't the one with sure hands. It was one of the other.
Oh, I also get my rerolls back, correct?
You do. You get your rerolls back. I mean, not your coach.
Not the owner reroll, but the other 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need Jazz to stay alive so he can give me that reroll. And once that's spent, he can go die for all I care. Except for obviously being a 7th play.
Are you set up?
I need my sure hands guy, pick up the ball, and then everyone else assembling the cage. I think this is going to be our go-to. Yes.
Okay. Oops, meant to drop on his head.
Very well.
There we go. All right. 2 to 4, which is 1, 2. All right, and then the kickoff is a 7, which is brilliant coaching. So you roll a dice and add 0.
E6.
Yep. You get 4. I roll a dice and add 3.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so I get a reroll this turn. And the ball bounces 1, which is there, and this is your turn 1. It was Malibu that scored, by the way.
Very well. Okay.
Interesting. Okay.
I'm just assembling the cage early because if I try to pick it up and fail, I don't want you to assemble a counter cage.
It's a smart idea to do.
Well, it's an idea. Is it a smart idea? I guess we'll find out. I think I'm good with this assemblage of players for the cage right now. I will now attempt to pick up the ball. Oh, I went one too far.
All right, 3+. He's got it.
As securely in the back. Where do I want to put Havoc? What's your read here? Obviously, James, you want to break this formation.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like every time I've set up a cage, you have penetrated it.
Well, I mean, I've got an easy 2 dice on either of the front 2 corners.
Yeah.
So
how do I reinforce that?
I'd probably drop Havoc over here. That way, at least you've got a because over here I'd be going for Malibu out of the turret too because he hasn't got block. And at least by putting Havoc there, you make that a less attractive one.
I feel like Havoc's just going to get eaten by Ulnuf, but that's how this game's played. You want to get so many blitzes, my friend. That is all my activations. Turnover.
All right. So start with going 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, and then we're going to blitz Malibu with Uga. So channel rage, he's fine. 2, 3. We both go down.
Yikes!
I roll armor on you. 7's not enough. You roll armor on me. 4's not enough. That's turnover.
I am caged by my cage, huh?
I mean, you can jump over down players, even without leap skill. Like you could, for example, you could have like even just Jazz come along and mark Anulf, and then you've got a 2 dice block on Hogni to open up that side of the cage, which gives Viper a way out. And you can even stand Malibu up and move him out too. That gives you a whole corridor.
Sure. You think here?
Yep. That's all you need.
And then Havoc.
2 dice.
Attack Hogni.
Down he goes. So
I will push him laterally.
Following up.
Oh, that's a great question.
You should, I think, because it gets you out of Arnold's.
It does leave Jazz to die horribly, but let's hurry up and spend Jazz's reroll.
All right, armor.
Alas, poor
8,
Jazz.
that's enough. Injury.
We hardly knew ye.
He is stunned for Big Skull.
Okay, you say I can jump over a down player.
Well, you don't need to because you can just Malibu can stand up and move.
Oh yes.
Well,
let's figure out how we're gonna assemble this. I honestly don't know whether I want to start KOing or fouling the shit out of Uger or reinforcing. I mean, at this point, the question is Tank a sacrifice this round or not? Do we reinforce Tank or do we assemble a new cage?
So what you could do is you could have Malibu stand up, move around to the front of Uga, have
Yes.
Rebel come in foul with +1 on him. Or actually have Viper run through first, and then have Rebel come in foul on him. Then you're probably just going to have Storm come around this side to like lock up these players so they can't dodge easy. So that all your ball carriers can contend with is the Valkyrie, which is a 3-on-3 strength.
Interesting.
But you know, every time I give you advice, the dice don't pan out. So I'm surprised the injuries have been so light this game.
I disagree. I mean, the first 2 or 3 rounds, your whole team was like stunned.
Yeah, but they were all stunned though. That's the thing. Like there was no one's been knocked out or anything. You know,
Okay.
Oh,
So hold on. We want to do Malibu first.
Yep.
Stand up.
Move him to there.
Then move. Now we have Uger in a position.
I mean, you could even just stop like your ball carrier there or there.
That's so risky, but you know what? Let's do it. Let's get a huge knockdown on Uger. Let's just go pretty all in on locking this guy up. How do we feel about Rebel here?
Well, yeah, that's fine.
To get another mark on this guy just to keep him from moving out.
Yep.
If I put him here, he can still foul Uger with the +2.
That's right.
So Storm, we want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
Do I want to go for it to lock up?
Mark of Valkyrie.
Have I blitzed?
You have not blitzed yet, no.
So I could blitz on her. Sorry, what's her strength?
It's 3. So it'll be a 1 dice blitz.
That's not a good plan, huh? But Jazz is about to get fucking eaten.
Are you gonna go for it to mark her up?
Yes, I will go for it.
You could.
To start with the mark. Then I have to go for it again to blitz on her, right?
If you want to, yeah.
We will do it.
Okay, 1 dice.
We will now 1 die blitz.
Both down, unless you want to re-roll it with something.
Well, that
will end your
turn over.
That will end your turn, yeah.
It will end my turn. That's not good for me. I will use Jazz's precious re-roll.
Okay. Down she goes.
I will push her to the side.
Yep.
I will follow up because I've already paid for it.
Yep. And then armor.
Then we're going to do Rebel 1, 2.
Armor on her first.
Oh, yes, of course.
Not enough.
Rebel declaring foul on the Yeti with a +2.
Yep. Not enough.
Very sad. Really kind of needed that. My ball carrier's about to get eaten. That I think is everyone but Tank. Can Tank get some kind of weird black? Probably not. Probably he's in a whole shit
he'd
ton
be
of
2
trouble.
dice down in any of those cases.
Because he's got 2 marks on him, huh? Even on Hutsurk, who's also got a mark? Yes. Yeah. Yep. I just have to accept that this is going to be a messy round for me. Go ahead.
All right. So I'll start with the easy stuff. I will start with Anulf on Jazz. 2 dice. Down he goes. Not through his armor, I think. No, he's a 7+. 6. No, 6+. It's through his armor. He is stunned. All right. Then Ilifer will block Tank. So that knocks him down. For his armor. Vitzerk will block Rebel. Push. Okay, then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Going to stand up Thora, and we're going to declare a blitz with the Yeti onto the ball carrier. So uncontrolled rage. He's good. So he is 5, 6 with 1 assist. Still just 2 dice. We'll knock you down to there. What? Armor is not through, and the ball will go to 4, which is to there, and that is where I turn over.
This is a complicated network. If I stand tank up,
Yep.
Rebel still only has one
dice.
die on Hoodsurg because Uger is marking Malibu.
Yep.
But I feel like I have to stand tank up regardless. Let's do that to start with. Havoc on Uger on 4
versus 5
with a mark.
You
Standing
got,
Viper up does not help that.
No, because you don't get the mark because you got
counter mark. Yeah, okay.
So you're 2 dice down in any case there.
Not a fan. Even and standing Viper up doesn't do anything for me again, right?
No, it does not. I mean, think about it. So you could dodge Storm out to come up and mark Girleaf, blitz with Viper on Girleaf with 2 dice, and that would then give you a 1 dice on Uga. Problem you're gonna have is the Yeti's presence still makes it hard to beat the ball regardless of being down or not.
Yeah, I'm aware the Yeti is a massive pain in the ass.
Yeah.
I don't know about dodging out though. That's pretty wild right now. I'm in a lot of trouble here. You have managed an excellent formation around me. So I'm thinking about fouling Hogni to just keep him out.
Yeah. With
do I have to blitz with Viper to foul him?
No, you don't. No, you can stand up and foul.
I will stand up and foul.
Okay, so it's +0.
Nope.
No, not quite.
I can't do anything to Jazz. If I free up Malibu on Hutzerk,
You'll have you'll have 1 dice on the Yeti then.
Good enough for me. Rebel on Hutzerk.
1 dice. Push.
Well, okay.
That's what we needed.
I will push him laterally here.
Okay, following up.
I will. If I don't follow up, I have a free player, and Hutzerk is still. I mean, he's got 2 die, right? If I keep Rebel in there, does that change? If I move Rebel in, can Hutzerk then still just hit tank with 2 dice?
Be 1 dice if you
1 dice. Yeah. I will follow up. I gotta keep the ball area open for now.
Before you do your block there, once again, you do have the opportunity to 3+ dodge out Storm, bring him up to there, and make it a 2 dice block.
Yeah, I really just want to kill this Valkyrie though, super badly.
You got a reroll still in hand.
So badly. You are right that would be good. But also, I'm not going to do it. I will throw 1 die.
Okay.
Against the Yeti. What an incredible risk.
Push.
That did not work out. Yeah, I guess I can only push him here, right?
Or you can push him onto the ball. And the ball then
will the ball deviate, or will he have a chance to pick it up?
No, he won't get a chance to pick it up. When your player gets pushed on the ball, automatically deviates.
Do I like it where it is now, though?
You're marking it with 2 players. We're marking it with 3 players. You
follow I'd be marking it with 3 players, and if it deviates, who knows where the hell it could go?
Yep.
Sorry, could it deviate to one of my players for a
they could try and catch it then,
Yeah, let's do it. I will push him onto the ball.
Okay, you
I
follow up.
got 3
Right.
chances.
Do you hate to see where the ball
one.
goes? You want a 7, 6, 7, or 8? An 8. Okay, so it's going on to Viper. So his base skill is 3, -2 for marks, -1 extra for the present. So it's 6+ to catch it. Okay, that deviates again. Another deviate roll. 5, so it goes now on to to Havoc, who will catch on a 6+ only. He gets.
Oh boy, this just became so fucking spicy, James. The idiot has the ball. Probably the one team member least suited to carrying this ball.
Is that everything?
Why not?
Oh no, you got the 1 dice block there if you want to do it with
Yeah,
her.
I got a 1 dice block here.
Yeah.
Did I do anything with Malibu?
He moved around there, didn't he? Or maybe I'm not sure.
Did he?
No, I think he did. I think he
remember.
did. No, I think you're right.
Oh boy. Now I feel like if I do this and I did move Malibu, I'm going to get roasted by the internet.
It happens all the time.
Not to me. No, that's a lie. It happens to me all the time.
It does mean though that you're giving up. You're giving the Yeti a 2 dice on the Havoc. Then right now he's only 1.
If I move Malibu at all, I mean,
Yeah.
I was thinking of throwing on the Yeti, but now I'm realizing that the fucking Gear Leaf is going to make that impossible, right? I'm 2 dice down. Throwing
2
on
dice
the
down.
Yeti.
That's right. Yeah.
All right. Instead, Storm on Thora.
Okay, I thought you were
1 die.
Swim out to get 2 dice on the Thora.
Trying to open up the field for me. No, I will re-roll with my last re-roll. Why not?
Team re-roll.
Such a low probability re-roll.
Push.
I will continue to push her back and towards the outside and follow up.
Okay.
I don't want her getting the ball. I don't want her anywhere near the ball. If I can push her. Oh, I can't push her out, but
I mean, you can push if you push her there instead, and you push her next turn, you'll knock her down automatically because she'll be pushed into the wall.
No, I want to keep her as far away from the ball as possible.
Okay.
Well, James,
That turn over.
I'm gonna call my turn there.
All right. Start by standing up, Hogney. Then I will move 1, 2, 3. We are going to block with Uga on the ball carrier.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll knock him down to there. I will follow up. Armor is a break because I've got claws. He is badly hurt, so he is out for the rest of the game. But what I need to do is just go mark him black because he's
okay. My one guy who can throw big. The ball carrier is now out. This has suddenly turned around on me quite badly.
All right.
After a truly amazing first drive.
Ball goes to Boo, which is back to there. All right. Then we'll do 2 dice from Islafer onto tank. There he goes. Fuck with a frenzy. That is not through. He's a 10+, I believe. Yep. And then 2 dice from Vitzerk onto Rebel. That's a push. I will follow up. I'm going to attempt to dodge with Girleaf, 3+. Good. And then the Valkyrie is going to blitz onto Storm.
That's awful.
There he goes. That's 1 armor roll. No. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pick up on a 4+. No, fumbles the ball.
So my marking actually helped there.
It did there, certainly it did. Okay, and it goes back to there. That is my turnover.
Well,
I don't have to make it this.
I mean, I lost my guy who had strength bonus over your players. So now I'm looking at 2 die down or 1 dice blocks if I could get people to where they need to be, which I can't. I have a lot of problems right now. Just a humongous amount of problems.
Would you say 99?
No, it's probably only like 6 or 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 would get Jazz on there, which is not enough. 7 would position Jazz to mark the ball.
Well, he's got 3 to stand up though as well. So
Yo, forgot about that. Good call. Good call. Truly excellent timing for this fellow. Where can I throw a low? I need to start getting marks off of my players, is my problem. I need to get good freedom.
yeah, I mean, I can see
standing up tank doesn't do very much.
It'd be a 1 dice from Rebel onto. Actually, no, it would be a 2 dice down because he's marked by Islafer.
What about Malibu onto?
Then that would be 1 dice. Yeah.
If tank was standing up.
If tank was standing up, still be 1 dice.
And I get Jazz somewhere that makes a difference.
I mean, you can get Jazz to like here, for example, and then that gives you a 1 dice on the strength 4 guy.
With Rebel?
Yeah.
Jesus. Nuffle, you gave me a great first drive. I'm really struggling now, buddy. I need some help. I've used all my rerolls. I've exhausted everything. I'm about to get crushed, and I'm probably out of the playoffs, but here we go. Tank stands up.
Yep.
Jazz stands up. We got to start clearing out some stuff. Rebel onto Eifer.
Yep. 1 dice.
1 die.
Push.
I will push him here.
Yep.
So that he remains in contact, and I will not follow up.
Okay.
What about Malibu onto Hutsuk?
1 dice.
Because all these guys are
being marked.
Huh? Yep. Let's do it again. I press it. Is it rolling?
Yes. Push.
I will push him here.
Yep.
With no follow-up.
Okay.
Okay, we do have a little bit of breathing room here. Ball is still not marked. Valkyrie is basically free to do whatever, but
you've still got Storm on the ground over here.
Yeah, and I haven't blitzed yet. The question is, what can Viper do that is of significance?
I mean, right now,
Storm can blitz Gurleaf and then turn around and at least mark the ball.
Yep.
3, 4, 5.
Even try and pick it up.
Declare blitz was. Let's James.
Okay.
James.
One thing at a time.
Please,
you don't need to declare that now.
I don't have to declare that till later, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Let me just start at the beginning with a 1 die block where the other guys got. James, I got a mountain to climb. Just let me climb it. Okay.
Okay.
I will push him to the outside.
Not follow up.
I will not follow up. Is that 3 or 4?
Four
because I blocked.
Yeah. I'd roll armor before you step me away.
Oh yes.
No.
Okay. 5, 6. It is now marked, which is something.
Yep.
It's something. That's what I've got, James. This is how desperate you've made me. I've got something. Jesus. Something. What do I do with my last guy? Do I do anything with him?
He's your last guy. Is that
It's
Viper?
Yeah, it's Viper. He hasn't done anything yet.
I mean, whatever he's throwing a 2 dice down block whoever he blocks, and he'd be dodging out on a 4+ if he's dodging. Minimum. Right now, he's making it so the Valkyrie's going to dodge to go for the ball.
Sorry, he's died down every direction he goes on a block.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's lower strength than almost everyone. Even with these marks.
In fact, actually, he would be 3 dice down if he went for the Yeti.
Jesus. Even with these dudes on the back marking him?
No, they're not marking because they're marked by Ulnulf, so they don't give assists.
If
So if he
goes...
went to Ulnulf, actually, it'd still be 2 dice down because he's going to take the minuses from these two.
Oh, and
yeah,
tank only gets me a little bit. Okay. I think I done nothing with Viper. That's just it for me right there.
All right.
I mark the ball. That's my achievement.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Marking at least. Hogni will throw 2 dice block on Viper. Push. Okay. Should do some more stuff.
Just an open field for you. Completely open field.
Okay, so it's going to be a 4+ dodge. Oh, no, dodge. So it's pick up. It's pick up. Actually, fumbles the ball. Okay. Oh, actually, I've got my reroll. I'm going to use my reroll to reroll the pickup. So 4+.
That's a good time to use it, honestly.
No, she fumbles it.
Wow.
So it goes to there, and that's my turnover.
Okay. The battlefield has changed so much, James. Not well, not good, but it has changed. Is there Rebel? Is the mark canceled by what?
Yeah, so Rebel on Anil will be 1 dice right now.
Jesus, even with tank?
Yeah, because he's 3/4, but he doesn't get any assistance from Malibu. That's against a strength 4.
And anything I do with my boy Storm is going to be 1 die down because he's marked from both directions.
That's right, yeah. Unless you were to get like Viper over or something, or one of the other characters.
Yeah, Viper's a little occupied right now. We've got some problems. Sorry, tank on Ulnulf is 1 die.
Right tank here is 1 dice. Yep.
Let's
tank,
do it.
No, or tank. No, Rebel would be 1 dice, not tank.
Rebel 1 die.
Yeah,
sure. Let's do it.
Okay. Got him. He has to go there.
Yes.
Following up.
I need a minute to think about that question.
Okay.
I honestly, I don't understand. I don't think I fully see how the marks on marks, like with this many players all marking each other. I don't know if moving in and then also does getting marked and marking Hogni do anything for me because he's already marked. You know what I mean?
So yeah, I mean, for example, if Viper was to block Hogni right now, it'd be 1 dice. Maybe it's still 1 dice. I mean, I don't think it makes that much difference to move him in or not. Just means that Anil's marked if he gets up again.
If I leave Rebel here,
yep.
This fucking guy is blocking tank from Blitz. Wait, hold on. Tank moves there, and then blitzes Uger.
He'll get 2 assists, so it'll be 1 dice on the Yeti then.
Not 3. Oh, because this guy's canceled out. Viper's canceled out.
That's right. Yep.
But does that cancel out Hogni mark on him?
It does. Yeah. So effectively, he moves in there. He's got strength 3.
Yeah, he'd be strength 5.
5 versus 5. Yeah.
Yep. Nothing like throwing 1 die on a Yeti.
But you've got the block skill.
That's true. You know what? You've convinced me. Let's do it. Tank blitzes on the Yeti.
Okay.
With no reroll. Truly unhinged.
Before you do that, though, roll the armor roll on Anilf. You haven't done the armor roll on Anilf yet. That's through. That's not through. No. Okay. Now you can roll the 1. I'm prepared to say now you can roll the 1 dice block. I'm giving you the lifeline here because you did it out of order.
Okay. You know what, James? I really appreciate that. It's probably
there we go. Down he goes.
So really? Okay.
There or there.
I appreciate your tournament rules. God, what is the better result for me? I think moving the Yeti away from the ball and opening this corridor up for me is better.
Yep.
I just need to sacrifice somebody to the Yeti.
You gonna follow up?
If that's true, Tank doesn't need to follow up, and I can continue to move him, although I wouldn't want to move him away from Hackney. But this leaves Malibu free to do something, correct?
Yeah.
Yes. 1, 2, 3.
So you're not following up?
I'm not following up.
Armor roll then.
Armor roll.
Yeah.
We got to follow the proper procedure in order.
Not through. Okay.
Don't just have our dreams die immediately. Wait, before I end Tank's turn,
Yep.
Can I also foul?
No, you can only do one action in a turn.
Okay, that does make sense. That's very reasonable. Malibu. 1, 2, 3, 4. He is now marking Gerlef.
Yep.
Does that change Storm on Thora?
But it's 1 dice now rather than 2.
2 down.
So you 1 dice now. You would have been 2 down previously.
Yep. Yes. And what about going on Gerlif?
It would still
no,
be.
I want to get the Valkyrie, right? I absolutely have to secure this Valkyrie because her ball carrying skills are ridiculous. Just the speed alone is a big problem.
Yeah.
I will throw another 1 die block. Storm on Thora. Honestly, this is like their personal battle right now.
Push. Push away from the ball.
Yeah, pushing away from the ball is going to be the key, but is it here or here? I think just push her against the wall just in case it becomes relevant later.
And follow up?
I think no, right? Do I want to does Mark wait? Does that make a difference?
So you haven't moved Pipe yet, is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
You could do 3+ dodge, 1, 2, 4+ dodge, 4+ dodge. It's if you want to get those strong hands on the ball now,
you're talking some crazy shit right now.
Yeah.
You're talking some crazy stuff right now, James. I don't know. The question is, do I want to leave contact with Gerleaf, returning everything to 1 dice blocks over here until you come over and blitz, just to keep the Valkyrie marked?
So Hogney's marked. So I would probably follow up, and then I'd have Viper dodge and just come down and put a second mark onto Gerleaf so that he's not 1 dicing.
You don't think Viper should block on Hogney right now?
Oh, you have 2 dice.
Because he's got 2 dice,
That's
right?
true, yep.
Yeah, I'm really thinking about that 2 die block just to remove him from the battlefield.
Okay. Got him.
That's good.
There or there.
I'll stack him next to my dead man.
Following up.
Good question. No, I'm feeding him to the Yeti.
Armor.
Wait, hold on. Do I need to feed somebody to the Yeti? I can force you to blitz with the Yeti at this point, right?
Yeah.
Is that good? It removes your ability to blitz with anybody else. It kind of lowers your options. I will follow up, James. Okay. I will. Getting more people close to the ball is good for me.
Armor roll?
Armor roll.
Not enough.
Not enough. Jazz. You have a 2 agility. Can I get you dodging out for him is 3, 4?
3+ with a dodge. 3+ with a reroll. Provided it's to open field.
Yeah, and I want to move him somewhere where he can foul somebody.
You can get over and foul over here, foul on Hogney.
With a +1.
Yeah.
Sure. Can you do it in such a way?
And all for the +1 as well.
Hold on. He can get here on 5, and then also mark Thora and foul.
Yep, that's true.
All right, let's do it. I'm
3+.
Dodging here. 3+ with a reroll.
Got
with
it.
A reroll. Didn't need it. We move here. We
+1 foul. That's easy.
Agni.
That's not through. It's marking people up.
James, at the beginning of this turn, it was a very different map. This is some real fucked up shit here. Go ahead and take your turn.
All right.
I need to get this ball and I need to score with it. I need to win this to go to the playoffs.
Okay.
I won it, James. I won it
Standing
badly.
Standing up.
Now I'm marked. It's not so
Okay.
great.
Declaring a blitz with the Yeti onto Malibu.
Okay.
So rage. It's good. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll push him back to there.
Claws.
Doesn't get through. All right. Going for a well, it's only a 1.
Really?
What?
I thought you were gonna dodge with him.
With whom? With whom?
Sorry for me. It looked like you were gonna dodge with Hogni. I thought you said gonna go for.
No. I was looking at a block,
Okay.
a block on Jazz, but it's only gonna be 1 dice.
Yeah, tell me about 1 die blocks.
Okay. The Yeti's still got 1 movement left. So the Yeti's gonna do his 1 movement to there. Then okay. So now he's gonna 2 dice block with Hogni. Okay. So
well, unfortunate.
There. Follow up. That's through his armor. He is seriously hurt.
Guess he's not coming back. This is getting so rough, losing players.
Okay, so
I'm supposed to be the one doing this. This is why being a bash team sucks in this league.
All right. So
3 strength bash team, guys.
We are going to declare a handoff with Gurley.
Wow, you're really going for this, huh?
So that's 1. Okay, he's going to be a 4+ pickup. 4+ pickup. Got it.
Needed that to not happen.
Okay, then a 4+ dodge. Gets it. Then a 4+ handoff. Gets
This
it.
man can just flip coins like he's crazy.
3+ dodge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That was that was an insane set of. I don't have any other. I mean, okay, these guys will just come over and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, block for her.
Let's turn over. I don't know. I don't know what to say there. I threw a lot of really bad dice, and they all came up.
I can't stop this, and it'll come back on my. Is this my turn 5 or
this
turn
is your turn 6? This is your turn 6.
So I can't stop it. I have just lost my way out of the playoffs. That's okay. Yeah, I mean, unless Viper somehow could get free of this guy here, which is basically impossible, he would still be throwing.
So it would be a 5+ dodge, 4+ dodge, 3+ dodge. Then it'd go for it for a 1 dice block.
No, James, no. I'm not truly insane like you. What can I do to deny you your Yeti? If I stand up and then I get a Chaos Dwarf up here, I can have 5, and then another Chaos Dwarf would be 6.
Yeah, but you haven't dodged out Anilf though.
Oh, I forgot that this guy's up again. Yikes. We'll start by standing up.
Right.
Then blitz with Rebel.
Yep.
Onto the Yeti. 1 die.
You need to blitz,
right.
or you can move Yeti and do a block with Viper, and it would.
But I have the skill on him that will make it more probable that I will succeed on a 1 die.
1 die.
I do need a blitz. Go ahead and score, James.
That's unfortunate.
Let's go ahead. Roll the armor dice as well. I'd hate for you to.
Okay. No worries. All right.
Yeah, okay.
She runs in. AP.
Perfect.
I don't know what to say.
I'm out of the playoffs. That's how it is.
Yep, it is. I'm sorry.
I tried. Listen, James. That second to last turn I had, I tried real fucking hard. I tried to set up a corridor you wouldn't be able to walk through. You still walk through it with just You flipped a coin 3 times and you only got heads.
I guess Owain has his vengeance finally.
Crushing. Is that what we're calling this? Owain's vengeance? Crushing. Truly crushing. Let me ask you a question. Did I earn any XP at all during that match?
Yeah. So you one for play, one for a touchdown, and you didn't I think no casualties yet. So you got 2 XP. Which is enough for your level up, because you were on 4 previously. What you once spent.
So do I level up before the end of the match? The reason that I'm asking is because I want to take the move that would allow me to, from somebody else's playbook, that would allow me to take a major sponsorship role.
Okay. Unfortunately, no. We covered this off with Lawson's one before when he picked up the ability to protect a player from leaving, and but they still left that match. So XP is after the end of the match. I'm still going to
take that move anyway.
Okay. So all right. So the total pot will be, so it's 100,000. So you'll get 50,000 because you had 1 touchdown, but you also got the minus 10,000. So you're 50,000 credits or copper coins. All right. So which players we need to roll for on this team to go? So the dirty player could potentially leave. He does not leave. The Valkyrie does not leave, and the first Ulfwenar does leave, and the second Ulfwenar does not leave. Okay, your players. Tank, roll a d6.
Sorry, I'm still. So I got 50,000 with the minus. So I'm at 65,000. I'm doing my records keeping. I have copper from on high. No owner reroll.
Oh, perfect. Okay. I mean, it's like you'll be redrafting anyway, so this means you can't redraft that particular player. That's all.
I mean, I'm scavening after this. I said I would only keep Chaos Dwarves.
It's fine, and Viper is fine. All right. So we'll just work out I will give a skill to Girleaf. Can have a general skill. So he gets 3 and 1. General is another dirty player. Oh, that's right. So 3 and 1. Sorry, it's block, which he's already got. So I need to reroll that. Is 6, so he's got kick. A bad one for he's number 1. And I mean, we'll just work out which player. Let's give a random player random secondary skill. I think it's not going to matter for a bit of fun.
Malibu.
Or it's going to be a random player for random secondary. Roll,
okay.
Yeah, roll a d6. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to be Storm. Storm can have a strength skill or I think it's a strength skill, yeah. So 3 and then 3 and 6. So he can leave with Juggernaut. There you go. completely useless for a chaos for a hobgoblin.
And that makes it way more likely that I'll lose him for kick.
But it wouldn't have mattered. Your season is done, my friend.
It is indeed.
Yeah. Okay, so let me go back to the Zoom screen. Man, I feel sorry for that one. I honestly thought that I had a really sort of look, this Norse team, because the same team that needed a 6+ pass once previously and got it in order to beat Foehammer, or at least tie up with Foehammer. This team has luck when it needs it, I guess. That's where it goes, I'm afraid.
I mean, I tried real hard. You also tried really hard. You give me these plans sometimes, and you're like, you just got to get like a 3+, then like a 5+, then 4+, then 3+. I'm like, I'm not going to do that. You see that, and you're like, I'm going to do that, and then you do it, and I'm like, that was unhinged, truly unhinged. Early, the beginning of the game, you were like, I'm going to walk 1 step forward, and then I fall forward, turn over, and I was like, what's happening?
I guess the scales balance. Arthur, thank you so
Yeah.
much for being a part of this in this first round. Yeah, look, there's a conversation to be had between the players. Whether that conversation will happen as a show or happen as just on Discord, I don't know yet. We're going to talk about that today. But if we don't see you again for the rest of the season, thank you for everything you've done. Once again, this idea is purely stolen from your own concept too, and I fumbled the ball a couple of times. A couple of things I'm going to sort of have some improvements I want to discuss for the second time around. But yeah, I couldn't have put this together without your original idea and then your involvement too. And you said recruiting people in too. Your Discord is the vehicle for this game.
That's true.
Yeah.
Have you decided to include a link to it in the description section of this YouTube video?
I probably should. Hey, yeah, it's probably a smart idea. Yeah. I'm not a YouTube brain like you are. So.
Sure. Well, you also want to include hashtag Blood Bowl.
I have hashtag Blood Bowl and hashtag TTRPG. Well, I don't know
about that one. That's a little risky, but all right. I suppose it's not untrue since we have playbooks. What can I say, James, except do I get a sponsorship role? I feel like we never do this.
I mean,
do I have to win to earn it?
So it's a D16 and you've got to get 20 or more. So you need at least +4 for it to be possible. You get 3 for winning, 1 for each touchdown, 1 for each casualty.
So I can't possibly do it.
No, that's right.
Well, I'm taking Copper on high because in a theoretical season 2, I want the +3 to that and major sponsorships.
Yep.
I need to recover my gold disadvantage.
An additional +2 for any roll during a playoff game.
Wow, James, that's incredible. I look forward to using that in the season 2 playoffs that I'll definitely get into. Honestly, I'm not sure about Skavens now. I think I want to look what people get, but God, these bash teams have just fucking destroyed me. Without my blitzing characters, the what do you call them? The bull centaurs. My ability to move the ball and affect battlefield changes greatly lessened. The number of 1-die blocks I had to roll tonight was horrendous.
Definitely, the biggest factor I need to work out for the second season is I don't want to remove the draft entirely because it's a part of sevens, but I want to give the players more control over it. Like there are some playbook moves that manage it, but they're only in certain playbooks. So I was thinking, for example, of things like you roll a dice for every player you've got with 1 or more skills, and you count up all the ones you get, and you choose which players get removed then. But I'm just spitballing ideas right now. We can talk about it more on Discord.
I honestly like the horrendousness of how it is now.
Yeah.
I mean, I lost one of my blitzers to just fucking dying on the battlefield.
Yeah,
right?
it wasn't just a goblin, wasn't it? Or
I didn't understand how drafting worked, which is why I thought just putting skills on my best players was the best play. But in fact, I should have been trying to get good skills on the hobgoblins, not on the centaurs. The bull centaurs are too precious.
It's probably
to try to do
one of my learnings too is because I sort of figure, okay, you put 1 skill on each positional because there's only a 1 in 6 chance of lead, but you're going to be rolling like for the first player in the season, you're going to be rolling at least 7 times for them. So it's almost better to try and get some better linemen than it is to get better positions.
Truly cursed treasure to touch it.
Because I mean, like the Wood Elves had 125k War Dance just up and fuck off because of getting a skill. So the treemen from the 130k treemen from the Halflings, twice they've had them just up and leave because of the draft.
I know that pain, James.
Yep.
I literally know that pain.
Yeah. It
hurts so bad on the inside.
All right. Well, AP, try and enjoy the rest of your weekend. We've got I've no GFA tomorrow because I've brutally gone and decided to fly to Melbourne for work. So I guess when will I see you next? Next week's Pendragon, yeah?
Seems like.
All right.
Or if we do some sort of owners meeting, probably that won't be next week. It'll be after the playoffs. So.
That's it, yeah. Or it'll be during the playoffs because it'll be something that needs to be worked out for the end of the playoffs. So Cool. All right, Arthur. Thank you for being involved. Thank you for playing today. I hope that you had a good time, or a semblance of a good time. I hope that your blood
This was
pressure
a good
didn't seem
match,
so
James.
bad.
This was not as psychologically devastating as some that I have lost. I had a exceptional opening set of rounds, and it went downhill from there. I was outmatched. You one-on-one my guys, and I can't fault you for it. You did really good with the hand you were dealt.
If some of your early injuries have resulted in some removals, that would have been a whole different story.
I tried. I fouled so many times I fouled more times in this match than I think I fouled the entire rest of the season.
Yeah.
I really wanted to put some people out of the game.
Audience as well, thank you for watching. And we'll be back later on this week. I think next one's not until Wednesday or Thursday. Anyway, it's later in the week we'll have the next match. But yeah, stand by for.
It's going to be painful waiting that long to see who loses.
And it's spoon first too. All right, take care, everybody.